saying they really value health and fitness or love the gym. I'm like, no, because to me, this is what they're saying, no fatties, please.
Yes.
I'm like, you are going to tell me to go to the gym 1 week after I gave birth.
No, the next morning.
I won't be there.
Get ready. It's time. Christina, Catherine, Lisa, Amy, and Lauren. Welcome to the Cimorelli podcast.
Hey, I'm Christina.
I'm Amy.
I'm Lauren.
And we're Cimorelli. Hello, guys. Welcome back to the
Cimorelli podcast.
Hello.
We got the Powerpuff Girls.
We do.
The Three Musketeers,
We
if
even
you
have
will.
red, blonde, and brunette hair.
I'm brunette, but yeah.
Okay, you're blonde.
You're giving dark blonde.
You're
Okay,
blonde.
I will never identify as one or be a
If you asked
blonde.
a hairdresser, they would say dark blonde.
Okay, but it's brunette. Let's just
Okay.
So, but we're the Powerpuff Girls.
Redhead, brunette, and lighter brunette.
Thank you.
We're the Powerpuff Girls, except for actually, I would be Bubbles. You
Yes,
would be
I'm
Blossom, and
Blossom.
you would be Buttercup. So yeah,
Okay.
we're here today, dearly beloved. We are gathered here today to
Isn't that
tell
like a
us
funeral thing? No, wedding.
the wedding.
Got it.
We're here to tell you guys our dating app red flags, which is so funny. I am very intrigued to see what you guys are gonna say.
Well, it's what you actually would swipe left on. Christina doesn't know.
Yeah.
She's been out of the game too long.
Since,
but
like,
she
the
can still
Stone
say
Age.
her red flags. You know,
I don't exactly
As
know
a-
how they all even work. the
People
dating apps.
communicated via MySpace when
She's-
she got in a relation. So
she's going to give us the perspective of a married woman.
Who
you
has
know,
swiped for
well on her
others.
way into age and wisdom.
I've swiped on Tinder and Bumble for my brother and sisters.
Okay.
she's done a lot of swiping in her career.
It was eye-opening when I was swiping for Michael. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. It's a rough life out here for.
It was wild, and
Oh.
no one would message me back when I was him.
That's
None
tough.
of them would. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah. So
Uh-oh.
we're going to talk about that today because, you know, there's no shame in the game. That's all I got to say.
What?
So that'll be interesting.
Some people are cagey about being on dating apps and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like so normalized now, you know?
Are you telling yourself that?
I'm telling you.
Okay, if I was single, I would definitely go.
You would be swiping up and down.
I
the
would be
block.
swiping all the time.
Yeah, everyone is on dating apps these days.
I don't know if I would find anyone at all, but I would go and
Still
check.
take
try.
a look.
I would look because it's better than doing nothing.
That's
Okay.
how Kath met her very own
Her
husband.
very own personal husband.
So there you go.
So you-
On
Now she's
Bumble.
married. 3 kids.
Yeah.
There you go.
Bumble should sponsor us.
Truly.
I'll send them a mess.
So let's start with
One thing.
I don't know
why.
doesn't even matter. Let's start with our highs and lows
Okay.
of the week.
My low is I probably cried sometime this week. When? I don't know.
You mean every day? Morning, evening, afternoon.
Yes. But I feel like I'm stabling out now, so that's good.
Stabling out.
Yeah.
I love
Wait,
that.
Is that the word?
Is
Stabilizing.
Yeah. Stabling
stable.
out, right? What?
You're thinking leveling out.
Yeah, leveling out and
Stabling,
stabilizing.
it makes sense.
I-
I'm
it's
That's
stabling.
not a word, is it?
I'm
Oh,
stabling out.
Well,
I like
it is to me
I think
now.
it works.
Yeah, I'm stabling out. You know, prolifically stabling out. And
We love that. Prolifically stabling. I love that.
listen, you gotta do what you gotta do in this world.
Okay, your low is that you cried?
Probably many times. I don't recall.
You
Um,
blocked it out.
I've just been very busy this week thus far. But it actually
Yeah.
hasn't. Okay, that's the stress of being busy has been worse than being busy.
Oh,
has
your
been.
low is when you had a mental breakdown.
Yes, and I cried while eating Taco Bell.
Oh, I was thinking you had a different one.
Oh, many. I've had many.
Oh.
Okay. But one day was like a long mental breakdown.
I've never cried while eating.
I was eating my Taco Bell, watching The Lost
never.
Husband on Netflix.
I'm just so happy.
on
you had it.
Catherine's
Husband.
house, at Catherine's house while the twins were sleeping, and it was just like very.
That's interesting. That's
Wild.
never happened to me. Every time I cry, I'm like alone in like the bathroom or something.
You don't sit on the couch
kitchen.
and eat while you cry?
No, I think I lose my appetite when
yeah.
I'm that sad.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I was like, girls gotta eat. This is gonna go bad.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I think I can't eat and cry at the same. Okay, next. Sorry.
Yeah, well, it wasn't. Yeah. And then my high was that I got to go see my friend sing on Monday, and it was so fun. Ariel and I had a great time.
Loving it.
She drove me into the city.
Wow.
And it was really fun, though. And it was great. Great seeing him. So, great time. Great
Love
time. GT.
GTs.
Do you know yours? I don't know mine.
Yeah. My low is today.
I get it.
Oh.
I woke up in the middle of the night to cry.
As we
But
do.
I'm not going to get into that. It's too personal for the silver screen.
Not the silver screen.
But that's why I'm so hilarious and charming today. Because
Love it.
it's my low.
Yee.
My high was when we were leaving church and Barrett said that he loved me.
What?
Oh yeah, she put him in the seat and then he's like, "Bye, Lord. I love you."
He literally, they're driving away with the window down. He's like, "I love you." And I was like,
And I was like, "Barrett, do you love Lauren?" He's like, "Yeah, I love her."
he's never said that to me in his life.
I'm crying.
So I just felt really,
Absolutely prolific.
Yeah,
I felt prolific for sure.
he doesn't just say that unprompted.
Yeah.
No, he
And I'm
doesn't.
like, thank you. Especially because that was right after he was like, "No, I don't want to walk normal." I was like, "You have to walk normal near the cars." So
What was he walking like?
well, he
does
was
the bear
like doing
crawl.
the waddle thing, and I'm like, Barrett, if you don't want me to hold your hand, then you have to walk normal. But if you're gonna walk weird, I have to hold your hand. And he's like, "No, I don't want to." And I was like, "Sorry, but
Sorry,
we're
dude.
not waddling near the cars." So that just really warmed my heart,
That's
brightened my
cute.
day, lifted my spirits.
Hey, man.
Nothing like a child's love.
Hey, man.
So true.
Hallelujah.
Oh, that's your high and low. Okay. My low. Okay. My low. Every week I can think of some kind of low related to sleep.
Yeah.
So I always try not to
Yeah.
say that. Because I can definitely think of one. But my low is that this is a good week for me is the thing. So people say it's my high.
Wow.
My high is this a good week hormonally. This is one of my best week
See,
of
it
the
should
month.
be for me.
That's
This is
not-
my best. I just love as
Sorry
soon as
for
I get my
that one.
period, I'm just praising the Lord because then I'm
Yeah.
like in a really like introspective vibe. I do tons of journaling. I really think about my life. And I'm like, And then after that, I'm just like excited and like a little more social. I want to wear a red shirt.
Wow.
You know?
Whoa.
And then
What a day.
so yeah, that's my high is that just like a good time of the month.
Amen.
I'm so happy
Nice.
this time is here. But then it's gonna go downhill really soon. So, but at least it's good right now. Yeah, then it gets a little crazy, and then it gets a little sad, and then it gets a little mad.
Yeah.
But it's okay. My low. Yeah, what is my low? I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot what happened. I was crying in the kitchen, but I can't remember why. I was like, crying in the kitchen. I think it was just an emotional time.
It sounds like
I
it.
think one of
Yeah.
those things that you don't share on the internet or
Yeah.
with anyone.
Oh,
I think it's just one of those things.
you could share it with someone, probably.
Yeah.
But not the
maybe
silver
someone.
screen.
Maybe one day you,
Yeah.
you share it with
Yeah,
like,
not the silver screen.
you share with like a therapist. you
Yeah,
know.
maybe. It was
Doctor
like-
patient confidentiality.
Yeah, it was just a sad moment.
Oh,
But then the crying is just.
It's so good.
it's freeing.
I don't
It's
cry
so good
enough.
for your soul.
I think it really
Yeah.
helps when I cry.
I think
I
it
agree.
does. Because it releases so many different things.
Or maybe I feel like I kind of do cry a lot, but I normally just cry when I'm really overwhelmed. But I don't cry enough about specific kind of emotional things.
Yes.
And I need to cry more about those emotional
There's a difference
things.
between there's a difference between like crying and then crying from a place of expressing a certain thing.
Yeah, because I wasn't trying to cry, and then I listened to this song, and then I was like,
Oh.
Oh.
Not the song. That'll get you. That'll get you every time.
yeah. So that was.
When did I? Oh my gosh, I cried so much listening to a random song. the
Wait,
other
me
day.
too. It's something so random.
What?
I was like, why am I crying to this?
The way we live.
Wait, what?
I cried.
I'm sorry.
I don't
What?
remember.
You're like, Grew up in a suburb that was right outside of Sacktown.
I was thinking about my life
Grew up in a suburb.
and all the things that transpired, and it was just a lot.
Okay.
I was thinking about growing up in a suburb that was right outside of Zocdoc.
Wait, I don't know what you just said.
No, I just made a joke. I was just thinking
couldn't
about
tell what you
growing
said.
up in a suburb that was right outside of Sacktown.
Like,
Oh,
you
in a
missed it,
suburb.
or you hated it, or you
Just
liked
in
it?
general, it's like,
Oh, nostalgia.
yes. I hate
Insist
nostalgia.
things are better than they were. That's
Yeah.
like the quote.
What is
Well,
it?
it's just like,
Wait,
I
what is
can't
it?
say it. It's too weird.
Oh,
It's like
say it.
sometimes-
I
Come on,
can't.
I want to know.
It's too cringe to
It's
leave
too-
my mouth.
yeah, we can't have that.
I'm sorry. I
Maybe you
can't
can
do
text her later.
How dare. Wait, can I tell you a really good quote?
Yes.
If the pain is deep, is that what it is?
I don't know.
I don't
You have to let it go more than once.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Is that
That's
really good?
it. No, that's good.
That's
Wait, I
very
think that's a really
helpful.
good quote.
You know, I
I
like
think
the
that's really
quote.
helpful. for
Grief
me.
is just love with nowhere to go.
Yeah, actually,
It's giving that.
I love
vibe.
that one.
but it makes me feel better because I'm like, didn't we already let this go 5 times? I'm like, more
Christina,
than once.
healing is not, linear.
You know,
That's it's not really hitting it.
I love the. I can't even make dumb jokes. I love those like live, laugh, laugh.
Oh, I know. I was triggered because Kath gave birth. It triggered me, not because she gave birth, but because she
Oh,
gave birth.
into your birth trauma.
Like last time when Lisa had a C-section, I burst into tears, and I didn't know it was because it triggered my birth trauma. When Kath gave birth, it triggered my. I think I have a little bit of birth trauma, so it wasn't like the one with Lisa.
Ooh.
I have a little bit of birth trauma, not that much,
Tough.
TBH, but just a little bit, and it triggered that little bit. No, it triggered it triggered my postpartum trauma.
Oh.
I was like, she's in postpartum time, and then I started having a heart attack. So that was my low, actually, my other low.
Yeah, that sounds pretty bad.
Well, I mean, I think her postpartum journey is going okay, so.
So then I proceeded to go
Good
to her
for
house
her.
twice a day to help her out.
Okay.
You know, that probably does help something inside of you, though.
I think so.
Pay
it's like
it forward.
healing your inner child.
Yeah.
No,
But she
it was-
is the inner child.
No, it made me
In you.
realize how much you need to. Okay, wait, listen to this.
Listen.
If you're depressed and you do like the same kind of things every day, I think it makes you more depressed.
Yes.
I figured out that's not obvious. If you're just like living your life, maybe they're not bad things you're doing. They're totally normal, fine, good things.
They're probably bad.
But
if you're
I don't know
depressed.
what it is. I'm sure there's some like neuroscience behind. I don't know. When you go a new place and you do something new and you get, I think maybe this is it. You start to think in depression, you're like, today was horrible, tomorrow will be horrible, every day will be horrible.
Because they're the
Yeah.
same. You're reliving the same
But
patterns.
then when you go
It's
somewhere
like that
else, you're like,
movie.
oh wait, there are different like possibilities and things in life. I actually can't predict the future because I'm in a new place. I didn't predict this day, whatever.
That's
It does
true.
something new to your brain. And I felt like that happened to me over the weekend. And I wasn't on my phone very much at all.
Amen.
I was at all these new
Slay queen.
new experiences and places, like potty training, not potty training, but kind of the twins.
That
Taking
was
them to the
new,
park.
Yeah,
That was
for
amazing.
me.
It's like,
Carrying the 2 things of pee.
okay, we're done.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just like
The
giving,
first time I started, I was throwing
She
up.
almost beat
But
it.
then I got over it, and, the
then-
next time I didn't.
They put a piece of cheese in
Oh my gosh,
in
stop.
the pee.
No, stop.
He started
stop,
dipping it
stop,
in there.
Stop,
and I was like,
Oh, Christine,
you
shut
can't
it!
dip cheese
Shut
in
it down,
pee.
shut
to
it
say-
down, shut it down.
Stop. Tell me when she's done.
Please.
It was just
Okay.
Please.
No, stop.
Dude,
Okay.
we are not
Pee-
mothers,
Stop.
okay?
I'm weak.
Pee's
I will
like
throw
water.
up.
It's
no,
like
no,
just
no.
water.
No, it's
Just a
not.
little
We're
bit
done.
yellow.
We're done.
That's what I have to tell myself.
We're done.
Okay.
Listen.
It's just a rushing stream. A clear
We
stream.
haven't
just
raised
like
children,
water,
so
but
we're not immune yet. Okay?
Yellow-ish.
Okay.
We're done.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay,
Anyway.
so should we go on to our red flags?
Yes.
It's not red flags, though. It's things
not
you
red
swipe
flags.
left on.
Oh.
I was thinking that too. I wouldn't say
Guys,
these are
come
red
on.
flags. Okay, wait. We need to preface this. Oh wait, first I need to preface all of it by saying by saying if you want to see all our full episodes, you need to join our Patreon.
Yes, and we have tons of really cool content, a lot of series, things we don't talk about, sister story time, a ton of extra podcast
Throwback
episodes.
Thursday ones.
The rest of this full episode is going to be on our Patreon, and most of it will be on our YouTube. So,
And we
if you
get
want
our-
the whole thing, go to our Patreon.
Lauren's take questions are on Patreon also.
Yeah.
So Our Patreon's link in the description. Patreon.com/Cimorelli. Join that if you want to support us. It is such a good way to support us. We appreciate our patrons so much. You guys are the best. And there's tons of content, like tons of content on there, and tons of really cool old stuff, especially like Lisa's Wacky Wednesdays and such. So yeah, check that out. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. So we've all been in therapy for many years.
Many years.
We have. Many years. I think I've been in and out of therapy for 18 years.
Wow, it's been 10 for me.
I have no clue.
Cool. And we've all talked about therapy online for years, just encouraging everyone to go. Honestly, before it was cool. I feel like it's accepted now, which is great. That's wonderful. And it definitely wasn't before. So we're really big advocates of everyone should go to therapy for various reasons. You know, there's like tough times in life, like different seasons, or just like a tune-up. No, it's not. I never need just a tune-up. There are plenty of reasons, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And if you are looking for a therapist right now, BetterHelp could be the perfect solution for you. BetterHelp is online therapy. So you get to skip the process of Google therapist, and then you have to like reach out to them and then figure out all this stuff, whatever, then try them out and then like break up with them. Basically, with BetterHelp, you fill out the questionnaire, which we all check out this questionnaire. Fill out the questionnaire, you get on there, and they assign you to someone based on what you filled out. And then if you don't like them, you just switch. Boom. Easy as that. So super great option for therapy, all online, great alternative to just in-person therapy. So if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. Visit betterhelp.com/Cimorelli to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Cimorelli, 10% off your first month. So we all go to the doctor, many different doctors. I've been to a lot of different doctors actually, between birth, kidney stones, high risk whatever, all these different things. Normal doctor, the normal. Barrett, my son says normal instead of normal. Anyway, the normal doctor. And you know what's hard? Finding a doctor. Actually, it's literally a nightmare. I've lived through this nightmare before Zocdoc came along. So what is Zocdoc, you ask? It is a free app and website where you can search and compare highly rated in-network doctors near you and instantly book appointments with them online. Bam. No more calling and talking to not the therapist, the receptionist. Hi, do you take this insurance? Is the doctor taking new patients? Whatever. You don't have to do that. You just use Zocdoc instead. Solves so many problems. So once you find the doctor you want on Zocdoc, you can book them immediately. No more waiting awkwardly on hold with the receptionist. And these doctors all have verified reviews from actual real patients. We're talking booking appointments with tens of thousands of top-rated, patient-reviewed, credible doctors and specialists. You can filter specifically for ones who take your insurance, are located near you, and treat basically any condition you're searching for. This typical wait time to see a doctor booked on Zocdoc is between 24 and 72 hours.
That's
Wow.
crazy. That's insane.
You can even score same-day appointments sometimes.
Ooh.
Go to Zocdoc.com/Cimorelli and download the app for free and find and book a top-rated doctor today. That's Zocdoc.com/Cimorelli. Zocdoc.com/Cimorelli. Okay, so preface. So here's what we're saying, okay? We're not saying these are red flags of being a bad person for all of these. Maybe some of them are.
Some of them might be, but not necessarily.
But not all of them. This is our personal...
Our very own personal.
It's like a red flag of like, oh, that's not the kind of type for me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like, oh, that's not the personality. Like, you think, okay. You think I need to be with someone just like me.
No.
No. So if I see someone like me, no.
We're done.
Does that make sense?
So true.
Or certain things are just like, weird. Like,
But it's like someone else might be fine with that.
Yeah.
But I personally, it's not me.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. So this is just our very own personal
opinions.
It is legal.
In
the United States of America, it is legal to have an opinion.
So, without
that's what
further
this is.
ado, Let's jump into the video.
All right, pull up your list, lady.
Okay, are we going
I already
Lauren to
have
Chris
it.
or
I have
Chris to
12,
Lauren?
actually.
I don't have as many, so I'll just go.
I have like 20 because I made this like months ago.
Oh,
I love
great.
it.
Okay.
Okay, here's my first one. Any version of looking for a girl who is positive, happy, or fun to be around. I'm like, nope, not me. Next.
Wait, they really write that?
Yeah,
Like, I am not that. I am not. Yay! Woo. No. Next.
I can't have that.
Oh,
I have to.
you guys
swipe
have
up.
such a leg up on me because I don't know all the weird things they write. I
Yeah.
only know some of them because I only swiped a few times.
Because like some people
That's wild.
are like you are positive, happy, maybe.
You think I am
But
positive
the
and
guy who
happy?
I don't
writes
know.
that, I'm not sure if he just means like a girl who never has an emotion.
I think
See,
it's giving
that's
that.
what I feel with that. Where even if that's not what they mean, I'm like, I wouldn't describe myself as positive, happy, fun to be around. I wouldn't. So.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Okay, this one is very niche, and only I am the only person that will do this. Is I swipe left on people over 6 feet.
Love it.
Because I'm just afraid. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
need
too
you to be
much.
mad tall. I dated a guy that was like 6'1", and it was just too much.
It's scary.
that.
It was
you.
too far. I don't love it.
You know, I go on my tippy toes,
Exactly.
and Nick's 6'1",
1.5, almost
so
Exactly. It's like, imagine you, how much tall are you? 8 inches minus 8 inches of someone Nick's height. It was
Or
not
if
right.
Nick was like 6'9", that's what it would be.
It was not right.
yeah, that'd be wild.
Yeah, scary.
Okay.
And I see these people on TikTok be like, that's the height difference I deserve. I'm like, no. But I have a
so
height
hard,
difference
come
with everyone. Like, so bad.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Like, the shortest of the short
But
guys
they
are all at least like 4 inches taller than
They
me.
do a video of like a girl in like a skyscraper. Like, this is the height difference I need.
And I'm like, why do you guys like that?
Why would you like that?
Yeah, I don't
Interesting.
know.
Well,
don't
you know,
know.
somebody likes everything. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so the number one thing that I would be looking for, the number one quality.
Let's
okay,
hear
wait.
it.
Oh my
Actually, I need to
gosh.
preface mine. So,
Yeah,
so
swipe
I've only
left.
swiped a few times. Okay.
Okay.
And it's been a long time. So, like, there's a lot of things I don't know. I've never been on Hinge, and
Hinge is
whatever the heck
cute.
else there is. I don't know about all those.
Plenty
I just
of
know
fish.
some stuff. But I have an
Farmer Wants
idea.
a Wife? No. Farmer's Holding?
I signed Catherine up for that.
You should watch Farmer Wants a Wife.
It's
Okay.
so good.
You need to watch it.
It's fun.
You will love
Oh,
it.
that's where I would go. Farmers only.
yeah.
That's where I would go. Hello.
You would love Farmer Wants a Wife because they have like these farmers and they invite like women to live with them on their farms and
It's like
date.
The
It's like The
Bachelor.
Bachelor on the farm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep hitting my
Okay,
name.
so anyway, the number
I
one
apologize, William.
thing, it's not something that you can like see, but
Oh.
number one thing I would look for, not look for, but look for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The number one quality I'm looking
Indication?
for is kind. Because I'm very sensitive. That's my number one quality in a man is kind.
So what tells you that he's kind of his
So
dating
the
profile?
thing that I look for, the thing that I would swipe, and this is what I was using when I was swiping for other people, that I look for to swipe left on is dead eyes.
Oh,
yes.
That's the number one thing I'm looking at is, does he have the dead eyes?
Yeah, it's like if any pic, I'm like, that's kind of scary. Next.
No.
Yes. That's the first thing I'm looking at. Is this person kind of scary, have the dead eyes? Doesn't matter. Is he cute, but he has dead eyes? Bye. Doesn't matter. The dead eyes, that's a scary thing. And I would say it's pretty accurate when you see that and then you see the person in person.
Yeah.
When people have the dead eyes in pictures versus whatever, I would say it's a good tell. So that's what I'll say. The first one is dead eyes.
Okay.
It's
My
true. You
next
can
one-
see dead eyes.
My next one is anyone saying they really value health and fitness or love the gym. I'm like, no, because to me, this is what they're saying, no fatties, please. And I'm like,
Yes.
you are going to tell me to go to the gym 1 week after I gave birth.
No, the next morning.
I
You're
won't
out.
be there.
You're out.
And I feel like, okay, it's one thing to be like, I love being active and outdoors or something, which I still don't
That's
really love that
important
either.
to know
That's a
if you
different
love
one.
to
But
like
that's
go on
different than
hikes and
like
stuff.
they specifically write like I really value health and fitness and nutrition, and I'm looking for someone who also does.
Heck
I'm looking for a
no.
gym buddy.
It's
I
saying I
will
want
never be
someone
at the
very
gym with
skinny.
you. I'll never be there
I won't either.
ever.
Love it.
Actually, I could. It could be fun, but no.
And again, some people
want to.
Love the gym.
Some people are looking for someone
Not
to go
me.
to the
They're
gym
like the
with.
couple and they go to the gym together.
Not me.
Listen, I already get enough gym pressure from my little brothers.
So true.
I don't need to be told to lift by any
Okay,
more
go to yours.
people. Okay, let's see what I have.
Oh my gosh. You're
guys,
like, I didn't know I was coming next.
My second one is gym bro. That's my second one. If there's too many pictures in the gym,
Okay,
too
yeah.
many. The number one
If
is
the first,
near selfie in the gym.
yes, where they're
It's
doing
not
like
right.
they're doing like their thigh muscle or something.
yes,
I'm like,
not the thigh.
Wait, I had the
scary.
exact same thing on mine, which was any pic in the gym, bye, and any shirtless pic, I don't care what it is, if you have a
No.
shirtless pic, bye.
Yeah.
The kind of guy that I like does not take, actually really the kind of guy I like would probably not be on an app and also wouldn't have Instagram or would never post if he had like 2
You'd have
pictures
to
on
meet him in
Instagram.
the wild. You
That
have
is
to capture him like
my
National
type-
Geographic.
My type, he doesn't like the internet. And he would absolutely never take a picture of himself. He would never take a picture of himself shirtless.
yeah, it's
You'd
too
be
weird.
like one of the National Geographic photographers, like taking pictures of snow leopards from afar.
I have to go out in the
Wait,
wild to find him.
Yeah. That would
She's
be her
taking
trying to take a
pictures?
picture
And
of
I would
her
not be
man,
taking-
of her type.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Like,
Oh.
the ones that try to spot the rare snow leopards.
got
and
it.
take
I
that
see.
pic
I
and
see.
So I
then-
guess it would have to be like his pics look like he had like 3 pics. Those were like the 3 pics he had.
Yeah.
From like an event or something. Like that's the only reason he had those pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like he would never take a pic.
So yeah, I have that on mine too. The gym one, no gym,
He would never get
no
in front
shirtless.
of the camera.
Okay, so I'll say a different then. Something passionate about horror movies.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
that's a bad
So into horror.
sign.
Well, I don't know if it's a bad sign
To me, it is.
for everyone, but I'm just saying for me,
Yeah, it's too dark.
if he's obsessed with horror movies, then where is he going to watch those? Because it's not around me.
And are you going to turn my life into a horror movie?
Oh.
That's not what I was thinking. I was just thinking you can't watch those anywhere near me. You can't talk about them. You can't watch the trailer. I can't hear it.
Yeah.
can't
It's just
see
not
it.
there.
So how is that going to work?
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
I have to say, when I was first talking to Nick and he's like, I hate horror movies, I was like,
Amen.
I was so happy.
I love that.
All right, next.
Okay. When they put as the prompt, together we could take over the world.
Oh my God.
And so many people write that.
They
And
do.
it's like, to me, I'm like, do you have a personality? Do
Take
you?
over the world.
It's up there with tacos and margs. It really
Wait,
is.
so he's like, we could take over the world, and he has like a.
Stop.
He has entrepreneur as his job.
Any and every type of man has this on his profile.
See, these are the things I don't know about that I couldn't include because I don't know about all the little prompts.
Mine is any pictures with anyone famous.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I always
that's
love.
Good
because it just
one.
freaks
Or
me out.
anything in there, like 2 truths and a lie, where they're like, I met Taylor Swift
Yes.
once. I'm like, ooh.
Because it's like just gives like a level of materialism in a
It's
way.
giving
to
clout
me.
goblin.
Yeah, it gives a bit of a clout chasing vibe. And
Amen.
Low key, they probably couldn't. They could maybe not be that way, but like to me,
Yeah,
I just
weird.
think of them that way because they're trying to impress people on a dating app by like, ooh, look, I met a celebrity kind of thing, and I just don't love that for me.
Oh, you already said this, so maybe I'll just say this and then go to another one. Entrepreneur.
Yeah,
I didn't say that.
You said something.
I said if a guy like that says we
Yes.
could build an empire, it makes more sense.
If it says entrepreneur, that's an immediately no. For me.
it's just a no.
Immediately no. I've seen what I need to see.
But okay,
So
what if it
me-
says entrepreneur at and then a business that they actually have?
Well, then they write business owner.
Yes, that's different.
Business owner.
That's
true.
different. So, but even if they are like the entrepreneur type,
You don't like that.
So the thing is, we probably have chemistry, get along, and are into a lot of similar things, but we're not compatible. We're like friend compatible,
Okay,
but we're not going to be friends also. So
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
that's tough.
So yeah, entrepreneur, that's a big no for me. I'm not the entrepreneur's wife type.
Yeah.
That's
You
not me.
like are the entrepreneur.
Yeah,
So
Looking for the
yeah.
entrepreneur's husband.
true.
Yeah. Okay, this is a double feature.
I love a double feature.
negativity, okay, which is
Double whammy.
anyone saying, don't waste my time.
Oh!
Wait,
Like,
I was gonna say something like
The
this. Yeah.
audacity already. I'm like, I don't even know you, and you want to flame me as someone you don't even know who it is. And secondly, I hate this app. These apps don't work. Negativity. I don't want your sass and your bad attitude.
No, I
No,
agree.
he sounds like he's not gonna be a very like enjoyable
Fun
life
person to hang out with.
partner when he's just
Yeah,
like,
I'm like,
I hate
I'm
these apps, they don't
looking
work.
for someone positive, happy, fun to be around.
He has
not
some, like
that.
some hope.
Yeah.
Guys, that was a joke.
What? What was the joke?
I said, I'm looking for someone positive, happy, fun to be around.
I kind of am too.
Okay, but aren't we all?
Yeah.
Am I? No. I'm not looking for like the super fun.
It would be nice.
No. No, I'm not looking for that.
Okay.
That kind of reminds me of like Michael. I'm not looking for that.
Yeah, it's too much.
Just I don't want
Like, fun in their
negative
own way.
Nancy making everything depressing and like these apps don't work.
Yeah, I
I
don't
hate
love that.
this.
No, that yeah.
Don't waste my time.
It sounds like a weird mindset that is just not my like life partner. Type.
Yeah, I'm like, let's look at the possibilities.
Nick would not be like, these apps don't work. He wouldn't be on it, but
Well, it's
I
like,
think he would.
you're coming off the bat as judgmental in that vibe too.
If
maybe
Nick,
if like his sister was like, you need.
yes,
to
if
make
Nick
that.
was a bit younger and more in this
Trying to
day and
think of what
age,
he would do.
he would have like someone like be like, you need to do this, and kind of do it for him and be like, okay, whatever.
Or like his friend would be like,
Yeah.
you need
Yeah.
to do this, whatever.
Yeah.
And then he would like, he wouldn't write very much on it. It would just
Yeah.
be like,
it just be like chill, like you get what
Yeah.
you get.
it would
Yeah.
be man a few words.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one is if you have a bunch of random girls in all your pictures, I don't quite understand
That's weird.
You know,
the tea.
there's this one guy that I've seen a million times, and he has this picture that is always just shocking to me every time I see it, because clearly it's him and some girl, and clearly she edited the picture, and she like completely face-tuned herself, like gave her like new hair, new face, basically like fixed all her lighting, and then he's just there, and it's so funny.
Hey, I
I'm
want to see this. Come
like, well,
on.
I don't know where it
Next
is.
time you see it,
Next time I see it, I'm sure I'll see it again.
I really want to
And
see
it's
it.
so funny. I'm like, why did you?
Yeah, it's just
Dude.
like or if they have okay, also though, low key, no tea, no shade, but maybe a titchity titch of both. If your picture is with your mom, I'm a little scared of that.
Wait, what?
Why?
Yes, because guys that are too close with their moms, unless maybe if it's at like a wedding or something and you both like look nice and it's lower down on thing, but it's just like it signifies something that I'm not quite trying to catch.
Okay. I
Okay.
respect that. For
This
you.
would make me pause and have to investigate.
A beige flag, if you will.
If I see a guitar, I need to investigate.
Oh,
I
same.
do pause and
The
investigate for
thing
that.
is, so not every guy who plays guitar is insufferable, but
Many who do are.
but if a guy
It's common,
is
yeah.
insufferable, I think it makes
He
it,
does play guitar.
it's a lot more likely that he wants to play guitar.
Yes.
He at least wishes he played guitar.
Yeah.
I don't know if he does. So I'd have to investigate and find out
Well,
which type of guitar.
it's like, do you
player
lead
is this.
with guitar? Or is that more of like a side quest?
So
Different.
yeah, so that's not exactly. It's not like I would swipe left, but it's like
You would have a
and
question
you know what?
mark.
It's no other instrument. I was thinking about it. Piano? No.
Not
Yeah,
as
it's
much.
different vibe.
Flute.
Blue is just
Flute, I'm swiping right.
I'll be
Okay,
like, oh,
King,
that's
call
cool.
off.
we love it.
Violin. Cello.
Oh yeah.
Stop.
Cello.
Don't even get me
The cello,
started.
I will die for the cello.
Any other instrument, I'm like, oh, that's cool. He's in music. You know,
the guitar, absolutely not.
drums. I might
Drums
pause.
are a red flag.
It's giving me unhinged.
I might
I'm sorry,
pause.
it is.
Listen, this one makeup
I'm gonna
artist
pause
in
for
LA
drums.
said, never ever in your life date a drummer. Never
True.
do it. And
Wow.
then,
Okay,
since
but-
then,
But is
I
he?
have never.
Is he
I
a
can't
drummer or
do
does
it.
he just play drums? Is the thing. Is the thing.
I don't know. They could both be his red flag. I don't
That's
know.
what I'm saying. So anyway, I would just have to investigate.
Yeah.
Not necessarily automatics.
Okay. Okay. If anything in your profile mentions the word empathy, no.
Like what?
Like,
what do they say?
What are the most important qualities or something? And they're like, empathy. Like, what are you looking for? Empathy. Or, oh my gosh.
Who says that?
My
I'm
gosh.
curious.
A lot of people.
I have seen multiple men, right, that they are learning empathy. They're learning empathy. They put that in their bio. Like, something I've learned is empathy. I'm
They
like,
so get them.
are you okay? And it's like, okay. It's like, there's different types of people that mention empathy, but they're all wrong for me. Where it's like, some people, they're like, I look for empathy, loyalty, whatever. It's giving like, I've been done wrong over and over and over. And I'm like, okay, well,
it's giving like the nice guy.
It's giving complainer. I'm sorry, but it's giving complainer, and like they're gonna be like, I know you're cheating on me, and like I didn't actually though. Like that's what it's giving.
I don't love that.
But yeah, anyone that mentions empathy is the same thing of like, sorry guys, because I know some of you, this is you, but you're the exception to this probably, maybe. It's the same vibe as when people have anything like be kind in their Instagram bio. I'm like,
I'm sorry.
Are you kind?
Well,
because why are you telling everyone to do it? Like, I think people that have empathy, they don't have to mention it because it's like a given. Like, yeah. It's like, I'm not saying like, I'm looking for someone who's kind, even though that is what you just said. Because to me, I'm like, obviously, I'm not going to put that in my dating app. You're not going to put that on your app either. It's like, looking for someone that is nice to me. Like, okay.
Is nice to me.
Like, yeah.
All right, you?
With peace and love.
You have another one?
Peace and love.
Be kind. Choose
That's wild.
peace.
It's interesting learning the things that like a lot of guys end up doing. Like, that's wild to me that they say something.
Oh my gosh. Also, when they say anything about effort in, I'm like, stop.
Wait.
I am not going to pursue
like
you.
Someone who's going to put in the effort.
Yes. And like, it's not going to be me.
That's giving you like all these girls who don't like you back and you're like, she just won't put in the effort.
It's not about effort.
No.
Anyway.
Next.
Anyone that's like, and I think you said this too earlier, and maybe this is the exact thing that you said, but I'm kind of like, off the cuff in this moment because I'm like, my list is not good. Isn't that good? Anyone that is like, if you're blah, 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 blah.
Oh my gosh.
Left.
Yes, when they tell you to swipe left.
Even if there's just no world in which I would be looking for someone that is like that. Where it's like, if you're blah, 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 it's like, no.
I mean, if it described the opposite of me, then
I would still swipe
but
left,
it's
honey.
so aggressive.
I don't know.
It's so aggressive. Like,
too aggressive.
if you're
I know what you're talking about.
They're like,
but
this is what I see with that. Like, if you're out on Broadway every weekend, swipe left. I'm like, I'm not, but I'm definitely swiping left because you are judgmental and
you're
rude.
not going to let me ever go.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's the same vibe of like, it's giving the like, all the, what is the thing the incel people say? Stacey's, where they're like, all girls just want to go out on Broadway. I'm like, I don't think they all do.
It's just not giving. It's not giving.
I think maybe you have a propensity for that. I don't know.
It's too much, and it shows too much of like black and white
criticism.
Yeah, and
judgment.
like you separating yourself from other people, whatever that word is that I can't think of at this moment. It's like you want to draw hard lines with who people are in this world, and I don't want to do that.
Okay, I see.
They're like, they're this. I'm like, I don't.
One of the biggest things that it sounds like you're trying to pinpoint to and avoid is bitterness.
Yes, I hate
that. That is
it.
one of my biggest icks for sure. Bitterness.
Yeah, it's scary.
But a lot of like, well, I guess bitter people are like drawn to each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Alcohol, like prominently featured.
Yes.
In picture and whatever bio. What is it?
Prompts, whatever, profile.
If there's like alcohol, I don't drink, that's not gonna.
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
So true.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't want an alcohol enthusiast.
The thing is, like,
Otherwise known as other names.
you can
depending on what it is.
learn a lot about people from their profile. Like when you think of little things like that you wouldn't normally think of.
Like such as
Alcohol or random things. Like sometimes those things don't register in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I feel like alcohol is gonna register right away.
But if you're looking for
When you meet them,
yeah.
you will know because they're gonna want to drink.
Yeah.
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 Thanks for listening to the Cimorelli podcast. To hear the rest of this episode, join our Patreon at patreon.com/Cimorelli, where we post every episode in full. You can also watch all of our past seasons and Patreon-only episodes when you become a patron.
You've been listening to the Cimorelli podcast. Follow Cimorelli on Spotify and subscribe on YouTube. You can also find Cimorelli on Facebook and Instagram.